What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Unique Comics, and I am back for some more videos. I know I've been gone and I haven't been able to make any content up until now, but I'm super happy to be back at it and to start making some brand new content for all the comic enthusiasts and, of course, the collectors. And we know comics are investments, they're very speculative, so everybody has their own opinions, and I get that. So I was at the LCS the other day and with my kid, and we just picked up a couple of books here. Not too many, nothing special or anything. But The House of Secrets 92, I definitely had to grab that one in the reprint right there. What an amazing book this is, because we got Bernie Wrightson, who was probably one of the most talented artists, and I really enjoy his work. Look at this. This is why I picked this book up, because it's definitely on my wish list to grab a actual real copy, potentially a high grade book here, CGC slab, or a raw copy would be nice, but just to have it in a facsimile so I can enjoy the read and the art. Of course, I don't think anybody has ever done a better Swamp Thing than Bernie Wrightson. Really enjoy his work. I got a couple of books with that artist as well on my PC, but not this one, and this is definitely one to have. So, which we'll be looking at prices and stuff here in the future, because this is one I'm going to be getting definitely in a high grade. So that's that book there. A fun little book. My personal collection and my personal reading collection. So there we go. And then my kid grabbed this one here. He wanted you guys to check it out because it's his favorite villain, Thanos, right there. Return of the Mad Titan #1. This book just come out. And this is a great little book for his personal collection. He is still a comic collector, by the way, and he's got a lot of comics. In fact, we are going to be doing claim sales here in the near future, I think on Saturday, so watch out for that. That'll be really cool. I'm going to start unloading books from my PC so I can keep updating my collection. All right, so we got this book here. This is pretty cool. I did notice that there he is right there. Super sweet. Let's see. I did notice that the Hulk vs. Thanos is coming. I do want to grab that book, Thanos #1, right here. So just shows on the last page there. I haven't been doing any comic speculation videos, and I don't think we're going to do any more comic speculation videos on the upcoming comics on Wednesdays, just because it's a little too much work to keep up with the content, and not because I don't want to do them or buy books. It's because of that. And there's a lot of great people out there, a lot of great YouTubers doing the exact same thing, which I'm enjoying myself. So I just want to make videos of just other things and just more things that I enjoy that I think you'll all enjoy as well. So I was searching around in the LCS, and I'll put that out there. On the corner of my eye, at the bottom of their showcase, I did see Edge of the Spider-Verse #2. That is a book I'm also got on my wish list, and I noticed the book there was $600 Canadian for a great looking copy, but it was a raw copy. So why don't we check that book out and see the value, see if it's worth buying today, see how much we can pick that book up for, and see how much 9.8 or a high quality raw copy we would actually pay for, and if that comic I seen at my LCS was anywhere of a good deal. So 600 Canadian would be about $445. So why don't we go ahead and check out some pricing. Okay, so we got The Edge of the Spider-Verse #2. I am interested in this book, so that's why I'm talking about it. Plus, it's a first appearance of Gwen Stacy and Spider-Woman. The prices here for the ungraded book has gone down recently, $7.50. The average price is $272, 4.0, 158, 6.0, 197, 8.0, 281, and a 9.2, 391. And if you want the bad boy 9.8, you're looking at just under $800, $755, and has gone up on its two last recent sales of $10. So if I look through the charts here and back and all the way, this is a 5-year chart. If I look back to 2021, we can see that the price was around $400 raw and gone up as much as $608. This would be US pricing. So $608 Canadian would be probably around $800. Today, we're looking at an average price of $341 as of April, this graph shows. And it's been going pretty steadily flat there. So we do have to go to eBay if we want to get a better pricing today. All right, so we're in Edge of the Spider-Verse #2, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in right away CGC 9.8. So we'll just look at the 9.8 to see what we get as far as pricing goes, because a 9.8 is on the top of the food chain for your comic. And we know comics, generally, when you sell a comic, you want the highest grade, okay? Grading is a major part of comics, okay? Grading is. So you got to learn your grading. You got to have the high quality grade in order to make a better deal. We've got right here 9.8 right there. So we'll click on this one here. So you can see here, nice looking book, 9.8. So clearly no damage or anything like that. But it's getting hot. There's 57 views in the last 24 hours. 45 likes on this book already. And $465. There's 7 bids, 17 hours to go. This might be one I might actually put down a bid if the price stays in that ballpark right there. We've got another one here. Great looking copy, I can tell already. So this one's $265. So it is under the $600 range Canadian. So we're looking, so it is under the $445 range. But with shipping, you got to always look at the shipping. So they want another $22 there. And of course, there's going to be tax on this book as well. You will get taxed at the LCS as well. So tax is always there. But look at this book. It's nice looking. There is a little bit of stain around the staple here. So that's a little concerning. And you can see a spine tick here. So that is quite concerning as well. If I were to, okay. And then he opens the book up and shows you the inside of the page, and everything does look pretty nice on this book. But if we were to send it in, we would want a 9.8 if we were speculating, okay? And you can see around every staple, there's a lot of wear around the staples. So that's a little concerning, but other than that, this book looks really nice. I would definitely take a bid on that one, considering that more than likely you'd get a 9.8 on that book. So we got here a book 775, 9.8. See, but this is a guaranteed 9.8. So if I go back here into the pricing, I look at the average prices, it's $755. So you want to pay around $700 to $800 for a 9.8, and that would be a great price. Because if you look at all the history of what we got here, $600, anything below $700 in the last year, there's only been one book. So if you're getting a book for around $700 to $800, that's still a deal and still worth buying. So we'll go back into that one here. It's $775 right on the dial. So that's great. And we'll just keep looking here. Okay. We got another one here, $849. $849. There you go. Here's a real high one, $978. But this is so this is $1,320. So it's a custom label. I get it, but this is way overpriced for now. It's way overpriced, and you can see a little stain on there, and no color rub around the staples, which is nice. Great looking book, awesome looking slab, but very too expensive. So let's keep looking. So we've seen 2 books already in our price range, and 1 book I probably will be putting down a bid on. So right here we got another great deal, $250. This one's $335, and basically a buy it now. Now, why is it so cheap? Well, because this one here, yeah, this is a nice looking book. Oh, that's why, right there. It's got a crease in it. Is it color breaking though? That's what we got to find out. And it does look color breaking. And there is a corner on the edge, a corner crease. So that'll hit the score big time right there. And that color breaking spine tick will definitely hit it. So that one's a no-go for me. If I was buying this book speculating, I would go for 9.8 or a very, very high quality raw copy. So let's just keep looking here. I think we do have a price in mind of what we want to pay. Okay, this one here, can already tell this is probably a nice looking book. Takes it out of the bag. We always look down the edge. Okay. If there's any spine ticks, we don't want it. Color rub is okay. Okay. Looks like a bit of a shadow on the edge here. That's concerning. And there's a bit of a crease on the corner, the upper corner there. Color, there's a knock on the corner here. Okay. So this book here, there's already too much identified problems, and I would stay away from this book here. Okay. There's a spine tick right there. But it does look presentable. Just concerning on the corners and the bottom corner right here. But nice looking book. All in all, nice looking book. Let's just check out a couple more, and then I want to show you another thing. So here's a buy it now, $900. So that's $100 overpriced, in my opinion. Okay, because we can, like we just seen, we can still get these books for $700 to $800. Okay, so $900, a little too much, but of course, it's within the range. Okay, it's only $100 more. I do believe that you can see a whole lot of color rub off of this book, and it's still a 9.8, so just keep that in mind. and you can see the binary tear at the top there, which is still a 9.8. So more color up there. Not sure what's going on right there, but look at this, still a 9.8. So okay, and then so that's good. So that gives us the details there of this book and what we want to pay for it. So always go to price charting here to give you a better view of what you should pay for books, and then you should always go into eBay and see what they're going for today. Because the last thing you want to do is pay $500 or $600 or even $100 or $200 more. Okay, and another thing I want to warn you guys with this book here, okay, because I almost got scammed myself. So it was about 2 years ago. I went to a LCS. Okay, and I won't go back to the same LCS because of the trust factor, and I don't know why he tried to sell me a facsimile edition, but he did, and I actually bought it later in that day. Quickly figured out it was just a facsimile, so I want you guys to be very, very careful of that. Okay, but don't see any there. Let me see. Reprint. Okay, I just wanted you to see. Okay, here's one right here. We'll do one in a slab because they look way more. Okay, so here you go. So you think that you're getting a great deal because the book pretty much looks the exact same, but it isn't. Okay, the barcode is different. There's a logo missing out of the middle here, and that I think is about it. And I think that the building on the side is a little wider, but I'm not too sure. But we'll look at the real book here. But you can see it almost looks identical. Okay, so if you're getting one in a raw copy, you can easily get ripped off in a comic like this because it's just absolutely identical. Okay, and I almost got scammed myself. This a couple years ago. I didn't really know too much about this book, and I thought it was a great deal. I trusted the guy who was actually owned the LCS, but brought the book back, and he was dead set that he sold me the real book. So I brought the book back. Told him, no, you sold me a facsimile, and I want my money back. And he looked and took the book out of the. He sold it in sort of like a showcase thing, and so he took it out and looked in, and it was definitely a facsimile reprint. It really made me angry. But the fact that he paid me back, we were square, everything was good. He did promise to find me a real copy, never did, never even called me back or anything like that. I did get a later email from him though of an apology and this and that, but and that he's still working on finding me a book, but he never did. So this was a couple years ago. So here's another one as well, and this is just what they look like. Okay. So this is a reprint, and this is not, okay, worth anything. Okay, it's not worth anything. So just be careful when you're buying this book. Okay, the reprints look almost identical, and then to spot out the real book, I'll show you right here. So the real copy has, it's like the barcode is a little bit different, and then there's a Marvel logo with the bonus digital edition inside here. Okay, and see the side here, the building, you can identify it a little better. I believe that's all that's different on this book. Okay, let me see here. Yes, so if you look down the side, this building is a little longer. Okay. No, the building's exactly the same. Okay, so everything pretty much on this book is exactly the same. So just be careful buying this book, okay? Just know to get the real thing, pay between $700 to $800. You're getting a pretty good deal on a 9.8. And a raw copy. Did we check raw copies out? I don't think we really did. So a raw copy right here, $400. One watch the last 24 hours. Okay, 15 hearts on this one. But like I said, it's really a hit or miss. Like if you pay this much money on a raw copy, you might as well just pay for the extra just to get a 9.8, because then you're guaranteed. See, if you pay $400 for this book, you're not guaranteed a 9.8. You're not even close guaranteed a 9.8. And there could be a lot of problems. Like you can see color rub on the corner there, a little bit of damage. You can see the binary wear and tear there. And this book looks like incredibly flat, nice looking book. Just wouldn't buy it or pay $400 for a raw copy. So I figure, let's see here. It's going to be a raw copy and a great deal. See, here's a better price, $388 instead of $400. I mean, but you still got the spine tick there. You just don't know what you're getting. So I would say between $300 and $350 for a raw, and a 9.8 between $700 and $800, and for a 9.2, we'll just do the 9.2 value very quickly here. Still pretty expensive. So for a 9.2, I would be searching for a raw because they're going to be around the same price. And if you got a 9.8 looking raw, it's not going to come out lower than a 9.2, trust me. It'd be a very good chance you would be between your 9.2 and a 9.8 if you had a very nice looking raw for the same price here. So a 9.2, you're still paying a bunch of money for a 9.2. Let's see here. Not many 9.2s. So this one here is $500. So for that, like I said, with the extra $200, I'd just go for the 9.8 myself. But if you did want a little bit of a discount, go with that 9.2, paying around $500. And we'll confirm that on the price charting here. So it says $391. Okay, 9.2 sold. Okay, so $500 is a little steep for a 9.2. I wouldn't pay $500. I would pay around $400 for a 9.2. All right, so thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Bye for now.